Christmas, sweetheart.
Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. A legendary movie that not only made us laugh out loud, but also propelled its cast to the height of fame. But who would have thought that those dazzling glories came at a high cost? Loneliness, emotional trauma, disorientation, or even legal troubles. And it has been 32 years. So what are the current lives of the actors in Home Alone 2 like? Who has overcome the traps to achieve success? And who couldn't withstand the pressures of Hollywood and ended up in tragedy? In particular, the fifth person on this list will make you believe your eyes. Are you ready to discover the shocking changes? Stay with us and prepare to be amazed. 1. Joe Pesci, from tough guy to Hollywood's grandfather figure. Joe Pesci, the spotlight and the tangles behind the silver screen. Joe Pesci was once hailed as one of the greatest actors, winning an Oscar for his brilliance. Despite his career peaking after his memorable role as Harry in Home Alone 2, Pesci's real life was an unbelievable roller coaster, marked by family turmoil. His seemingly perfect marriage to model Claudia Harrow collapsed in 1992, leaving many questions for the media and fans. And as if that wasn't enough, in 2007, his high-profile relationship with model Angie Everhart ended without any clear explanation. These repeated breakups left the public wondering, could his unpredictable temper be the reason behind his loneliness? Having weathered all the storms, Pesci made a stunning comeback in The Irishman 2019. At 76, he took on a quiet yet profound role that left audiences in awe of his rare subtlety. From a fiery, energetic actor to a symbol of deep maturity and timeless allure, the Pesci of today is a force to be reckoned with. And now at 81, Joe Pesci has chosen peace over the bright lights of the stage. His rare appearances serve as a reminder that behind every tragedy, he remains a star who can never be forgotten. And don't look away just yet, because the next person on this list will have you thinking, how can someone be so talented? Get ready to be amazed. 2. Daniel Stern, from bandit to voiceover veteran. Daniel Stern, the unexpected career shift of Hollywood's versatile actor. The role of Marv, the clumsy half of the Wet Bandits in Home Alone 2, made Daniel Stern a household name. But when he was offered a chance to return for the fourth movie, he shocked everyone by turning it down for an unexpected reason. Now he not only continues to act, but has also diversified his career with many different roles. So what led to his surprising decision? After 2 of the Home Alone films, Stern's comedic talent was undeniable. However, it also led him to struggle with his career path, eventually making an unexpected decision. Despite continuing to appear in TV shows and films, he never found success like his iconic character. In 2002, when offered a role in the Home Alone 4, Stern flatly declined, causing a stir. He shared that the script didn't capture the essence of Marv, a character he had worked hard to create, straying far from the spirit of the original film. Some critics saw his decision as arrogance, while others viewed it as bravery in protecting the integrity of the character. This period of ups and downs led him to make a bold choice to reshape his career in Hollywood. Stern decided to pursue voice acting. With his deep, emotive voice, he found a new place for himself in Hollywood. His brave decision allowed him to continue following his passions without the pressures of the spotlight. But Stern didn't stop at voice acting. He also ventured into writing, screenwriting, and even sculpture. Impressively, in every field, Stern excelled and earned high praise from experts. Many are curious how this man manages to be so successful in these areas while still appearing on screen. Now at 66, Daniel Stern enjoys a peaceful life with his family. Every day he finds joy in creative pursuits such as voice acting, writing, and metal sculpting. What do you think about Daniel Stern's career changes? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. The following story may surprise you. 3. Macaulay Culkin. From adorable kid to controversial star. Macaulay Culkin. From stardom to struggles and a remarkable comeback. Do you remember Kevin McAllister? The clever and resourceful boy who turned his peaceful suburban home into a battlefield of intricate traps? It can be said that the two Home Alone films made Macaulay Culkin a household name and turned him into the highest paid child actor at the time. But behind the dazzling fame were immense pressures from the industry and the exploitation by his father, which drained Macaulay and led him to make a shocking decision. After Home Alone 2, the fame brought him wealth, but also built a gilded cage, keeping him under the constant scrutiny of the public eye. Off-screen, his life was far different from Kevin's. His father, Kit Culkin, who also managed his career, became a controversial figure accused of exploiting his son's success. By the mid-90s, tensions reached a boiling point, leading to a highly publicized legal battle. Macaulay sought to take control of his own finances and declared he would stop acting to gain his freedom. However, this bold move came at a steep price, sending the once promising child actor into a downward spiral due to the aftermath of his decisions. After stepping away from acting following the Richie Rich 1994, Macaulay's life was far from the freedom he had imagined. The media, always hungry for scandal, latched onto stories about him, pushing him further into seclusion and a life of destructive habits. In 2004, Macaulay's criminal image was cemented when he was arrested for possession of illegal substances, which quickly spread across news outlets. No one could believe that the angel-faced boy Kevin would grow up to become so thin and disheveled. Many believe this is a typical consequence of child stars rising to fame too early and how the industry ultimately destroys them. In 2005, Macaulay Culkin once again caused a stir when he testified in defense of his close friend, the legendary musician Michael Jackson, in one of the most shocking cases in Hollywood. However, doubts about the authenticity of Macaulay's testimony continued to circulate. Some even proposed a conspiracy theory that Michael Jackson might not have done anything wrong with Macaulay, as the boy was already very famous at the time, and Jackson may have simply wanted to use him as a shield. Many believed Culkin would never return to the screen. However, after facing numerous struggles, he made an incredible comeback. In 2013, he founded the Pizza Underground band, revealing his unique sense of humor. No longer the child star the world once knew, he has grown into a man who embraces his quirks and imperfections, seeking freedom and new creativity. With time and a conscious effort to move past the dark chapters of his life, Macaulay Culkin has rewritten his story. No longer defined by reckless behavior, he returned with a refined, charismatic presence and roles that are both impressive and profound. In 2022, Culkin became engaged to actress Brenda Song, and they are now happily raising 2 children. In 2023, after receiving critical acclaim for his role in the American Horror Story double feature, Macaulay Culkin secured his place on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, marking a breakthrough milestone in his acting career. No longer the boy left home alone, Macaulay is now a symbol of resilience, a man who faced the traps of fame, battled his inner demons, and rebirthed himself with his talent, becoming an inspiring story for many. Next, let's delve into the inspiring journey of another talented actor who found lasting love in acting and overcame numerous obstacles to pursue her acting career. 4. Catherine O'Hara, from comedic talent to national treasure. Catherine O'Hara, from the storm of fame to glorious success. In Home Alone. 2. She was the determined mother searching for her son amidst the chaos of New York City. Yet in real life, under the weight of life's challenges, Catherine O'Hara made a heart-wrenching choice. She walked away from the Hollywood spotlight, sacrificing her career to prioritize her family above all else. In 1992, Catherine O'Hara cemented her place as the beloved mother, Kate McAllister, becoming an irreplaceable part of the most beloved holiday movie of all time. While the film's success seemed poised to catapult her to even greater fame, the next chapter of her journey was full of obstacles and challenges. After the Home Alone 2, O'Hara was swept into the whirlwind of the constant expectations of stardom. Every role she pursued seemed to pale in comparison to the iconic role of Kevin's mom. Under the immense pressure of the industry, she made difficult choice to step away from the Hollywood spotlight and focus on her young family. Even in her absence, whispers of doubt followed her. Could O'Hara really move beyond the golden years of a Home Alone? After stepping back, it seemed she would find relief from the pressure and happiness in her family life. But her love for acting reignited, urging her to return before her career ended. Struggling to find her way back, it wasn't until 2015 that the show Schitt's Creek helped her break free from the shadow of her past role as a mother. Her portrayal of a complex, emotionally layered character earned her the prestigious Emmy Award. This was proof of her talent and perseverance after years of self-doubt. From that moment, her name shone brightly and she became a beloved actress. In 2021, O'Hara was appointed honorary mayor of Brentwood, Los Angeles. Now at 70, Catherine O'Hara continues to captivate audiences, but her current path is more refined and personal, focusing more on her health and family. Still, the image of the devoted mother in the Home Alone 2 remains deeply etched in the hearts of her fans. 5. Devin Rattray, the quintessential bully with a heart. Devin Rattray, from bully on screen to legal trouble in real life. Devin Rattray, known for his role as the tough, bullying cousin Buzz, seems to have mirrored that character in his real life, getting tangled in violent issues that are far worse than what we saw on screen. After the Home Alone 2, many believed Devin would get more opportunities, but instead, he struggled to escape the shadow of his iconic character Buzz. Despite attempting to build a different image outside of being a bully, the media and fans continued to remember him as the same rude older brother from the film. In 2021, the name Devin Rattray spread across news outlets, not for his acting, but because of legal troubles he found himself caught in. He was arrested for assault and domestic violence after choking his girlfriend during an argument. According to reports, after a dispute over not charging for fan autographs, Rattray pushed his girlfriend onto the bed, pressing one hand to her neck, even telling her, "This is how you die." Public outrage followed, but the situation got even worse. In 2022, police announced they were investigating Rattray for an alleged sexual assault that took place in September 2017. The victim, his close friend of 15 years, came forward after hearing about the earlier assault allegations. She revealed that Rattray had drugged her drink. This case again stirred public attention. Now, Devin Rattray is not only remembered as Buzz, but also for his serious legal troubles. Both cases are under investigation, but court hearings scheduled for January this year have been postponed due to Devin's reported critical health condition. What's really behind Rattray's legal battles? We'll have to wait for the verdict from the judge. 6. Donald Trump. From a cameo to the President of the U.S. Donald Trump. From a cameo to the President of the U.S. Did you know that U.S. President Donald Trump appeared in Home Alone 2? What's surprising is that it wasn't a planned cameo. So how did the president end up in this iconic Christmas movie? In an unexpected twist, Donald Trump briefly appears in the movie, guiding Kevin McAllister through the lobby of the Plaza Hotel, a hotel Trump owned at the time. This cameo wasn't planned. It was Trump himself who pushed for the appearance, insisting that he had to be in the film since it was being shot at his property. And to everyone's surprise, the director, Chris Columbus, kept the scene in after test audiences erupted in excitement at his unexpected presence. But here's the real twist. In 2021, after the chaos and political drama of his final days in office, including impeachment and national upheaval, Disney, which now owns the film through 20th Century Fox, made a stunning decision to remove his cameo from Home Alone 2. Trump, not one to stay silent, responded by saying the movie would never have been the same without him, before quickly adding, "Just kidding." But perhaps the most unexpected reaction came from Macaulay Culkin himself. Known for his playful relationship with fans, Culkin jokingly supported the idea of removing Trump, tweeting "Bravo" when fans suggested it. Trump's fleeting appearance in this beloved holiday classic was once just a quick, forgettable moment. But now, as the world watches him step into his new presidential term this November, his Home Alone 2 cameo has somehow become a symbol of a moment frozen in time. Next, let's explore the inspiring journey of another talented actor who had to end his career due to an unforeseen tragedy. 7. Tim Curry, from a Broadway star to an unforgettable cameo. Tim Curry, the legendary life and unstoppable ambition despite tragedy. Tim Curry, a legendary star of the screen, was suddenly thrust into an unexpected tragedy that he could not stand up from, becoming a poignant loss for Hollywood cinema. Tim Curry, a talented actor known for his powerful performances in the Rocky Horror Picture Show, also appeared in the Home Alone 2 as the slick and cunning hotel bellboy, Mr. Hector. His humorous yet menacing portrayal proved that even in a supporting role, he could bring depth and allure to the screen. After Home Alone 2, Curry continued to leave a lasting impact on audiences with his remarkable performances. Throughout his career, his talent earned him prestigious awards, including a Golden Globe for Best Supporting Actor and numerous nominations for other prestigious television awards. However, tragedy struck in 2012 when a severe stroke devastated his entire acting career. Tim Curry was faced with the harsh reality that he could no longer stand. Fans and colleagues expressed deep sorrow as they watched him rely on a wheelchair to continue his life. Despite this, Tim Curry refused to let the tragedy define him. The fire inside him never died, but instead burned stronger. Rather than giving up, he turned his artistry toward voice acting and public appearances. He worked with producers and animation projects, leaving his mark with his distinctive and captivating voice. Now, at the age of 78, although no longer performing on stage, Tim Curry continues to inspire audiences with his resilience and ability to overcome challenges. He is enjoying life in his home in Los Angeles, maintaining a private lifestyle and occasionally connecting with fans. Tim Curry's journey is a heartbreaking yet inspiring story, a testament to the perseverance of an artist who refuses to be defined by any single moment. John Hurd, the heartfelt father of Home Alone and a versatile character actor. John Hurd, from famous actor to a life shadowed by scandal and tragedy. John Hurd, known for his role as the warm-hearted father Peter in A Home Alone and a successful career, faced a troubled personal life marked by legal accusations of assault and issues related to substance abuse. What could have driven him to act this way? After his appearance in Home Alone 2, Hurd solidified his talent in the entertainment industry. However, amidst his growing success, his personal life became marred by legal troubles. In 1991, he was arrested on charges of assault during a custody battle with actress Melissa Leo. Though the charges were eventually dropped, the incident left a lasting stain on his public image. Despite his efforts to continue acting and participate in various projects, John Hurd could never regain the heights of success he once enjoyed. His life slowly descended into isolation and instability. Later, it was revealed that he had struggled with substance abuse as a way to cope with the pressures of the industry and his own internal battles. In 2017, John Hurd was found dead in a hotel room in Palo Alto with drugs discovered in his room. His sudden death shocked the public, and fans mourned the loss of the actor who had once graced the screen with his memorable performances. The following story, unlike Hurd's tragic one, tells of the young actor who successfully escaped the overwhelming shadow of his older brother. 9. Kieran Culkin, from child star to acclaimed actor. Kieran Culkin, from child star to acclaimed actor. Kieran Culkin, a journey from pressure to bright success. Kieran Culkin, the younger brother of Macaulay Culkin, was cast alongside his brother in the Home Alone as the troublesome cousin. However, with his brother rising to global stardom, Kieran faced many struggles and moments of self-doubt about his own talent. After Home Alone 2, Kieran appeared in smaller but memorable roles in films like The Mighty, 1998, and She's All That, 1999, showcasing his sharp comedic acting equal to his brother's. Yet he couldn't escape the enormous shadow of Macaulay. It wasn't until his role in An Igby Goes Down in 2002 that Kieran began to make a significant impression on filmmakers, earning praise from critics. Living in a famous family and dealing with the pressures from his father left deep scars in Kieran's heart. There were times he considered leaving acting behind forever, but he returned driven by passion, a passion that ultimately shaped his life. In 2024, Kieran's talent was finally rewarded. With his outstanding performance in the TV series Succession, Kieran earned critical acclaim and received Emmy and Golden Globe nominations. This was a well-deserved recognition for his efforts, and in his acceptance speech, Kieran seemed to shed the weight of the pressures that had followed him since childhood, truly embracing his complete talent. Now at 41, Kieran is at the peak of his career. He lives happily with his wife and 2 young children. Let's look forward to seeing what stunning performances this talented man will bring to us in the future. 10. Dana Ivey, the stage and screen veteran with a sharp presence. Dana Ivey, a symbol of resilience and dedication in the entertainment industry. 32 years ago, despite having no dialogue, Dana Ivey successfully portrayed the stern figure of Mr. Stone, leaving a lasting impression on audiences. After Home Alone 2, although she received many acting opportunities, Dana Ivey still had to face the significant challenges of the entertainment industry to maintain her career. After Home Alone 2, though her acting skills were praised compared to younger actors, Ivey was not as highly regarded. The shift in cinematic trends forced her to work tirelessly, often under pressure, to sustain her career. However, Ivey never gave up. With her experience and solid acting skills, she overcame the challenges and made her name known in both film and television. Now, at the age of 83, Dana Ivey's face may no longer have the youthful glow, but her sharp gaze remains, and her gentle smile still captivates many. Though she has stepped away from the spotlight, she remains a symbol of resilience and unwavering dedication. 11. Rob Schneider, the comedic chameleon with a unique touch. Rob Schneider, from comedy star to controversial icon. Rob Schneider, once adored for his humor, is now known not just for the laughter he brought to the screen, but for making bold, controversial statements. He even went so far as to leave a threatening message for a legislator, igniting a storm of public outrage. In Home Alone, Lost in New York, 1992, Schneider won over audiences with his role as the quirky, naive, yet cunning bellhop, Cedric. This was the peak of Schneider's fame, considered a bright gem in Hollywood comedy with his unique and creative performances. His success from the film led to leading roles in many popular comedy films, making Schneider a familiar face in Hollywood. However, behind the laughter, there were views that were anything but conventional. By the early 2010s, Schneider began publicly voicing his anti-vaccine stance. In a 2012 interview, he claimed that vaccines cause autism, a completely unfounded statement without scientific evidence. In 2015, he strongly opposed California's Assembly Bill 2109 and Senate Bill 277, laws that aimed to limit vaccine exemptions. Schneider even left threatening messages for legislators, warning that he would use money to ruin their careers if they continued to support mandatory vaccinations. These views earned him severe backlash from the medical community and the public, but Schneider stood his ground, even participating in protests to defend medical freedom. His controversial views didn't stop there. His anti-LGBT stance further fueled public outrage. In 2023, he publicly criticized Dylan Mulvaney, a well-known transgender influencer, calling her cultural appropriation. In August 2024, Schneider spoke at a Moms for Liberty conference, a group known for its anti-LGBT stance. This led to a serious rift with his daughter, singer Elle King, who in September 2024 declared that she no longer wanted to be associated with her father's statements. "His words do not represent me," she stated, gaining widespread support from the online community. Currently, Schneider lives with his wife and young daughter on a farm in Arizona. On the surface, his life appears peaceful, away from the limelight. However, in reality, Schneider continues to make headlines with his shocking comments. In June 2024, he was forced off stage during a charity event due to jokes that offended women, transgender people, and vaccines. Not stopping there, Schneider even publicly boycotted the 2024 Paris Olympics, calling the opening ceremony blasphemous to Christianity. From a comedian who brought laughter with each role, Rob Schneider has now become a symbol of controversy. To conclude today's list, let's take a look at what happened to the mysterious pigeon lady from the Home Alone 2. 12. Brenda Fricker, the heart and soul of the Home Alone 2 and an acclaimed Irish actress. Brenda Fricker, from glorious fame to quiet solitude. Once glowing brightly with an Oscar trophy in her hands, Brenda Fricker's journey after the spotlight has been filled with painful lows and unending psychological storms. Brenda Fricker, known as the Pigeon Lady in the Home Alone 2, Lost in New York in 1992, left an indelible emotional mark on audiences with her compassionate portrayal. However, after that iconic role, her career slowly faded into obscurity. Subsequent roles lacked distinction, pushing the actress into a spiral of anxiety, where financial pressures and a constant sense of loneliness relentlessly tormented her. It's hard to believe that a star who once conquered Hollywood with her brilliant performances could be swallowed by the darkness of neglect so quickly. In the early 2000s, Fricker chose to return to Dublin, retreating into a small home, away from the stage lights. Friends revealed that the voice, once strong and resonant, now carried a tired, frail tone, a sign of the deep, emotional wounds that had etched themselves into her life. Behind the glamour of her past fame, Brenda Fricker faced the painful consequences of unhealed psychological scars. Now at the age of 79, she lives alone in Dublin in quiet solitude. Brenda Fricka's life serves as a harsh lesson on the price one must pay in the entertainment industry. End. So together we've explored the amazing changes in the cast of Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. 32 years have passed and they've gone through countless ups and downs. Some have reached the peak of their careers, while others have quietly faced life's difficulties. However, one thing remains unchanged. Home Alone will always be a film closely tied to the childhood memories of millions of people around the world. So which cast transformation impressed you the most? This year, will you watch this masterpiece again? All the info in today's video comes from trusted sources and is meant for reference only. We recommend checking out other sources to get the most accurate and well-rounded info. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, drop a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on more hidden Hollywood truths. Hit that subscribe button to get our latest videos right when they drop. Videos right when they drop. Videos right when they drop. Videos right when they drop.